Aloha, going to Hawaii, Ohana. Welcome to another picture perfect, beautiful day in Waikiki. What a beautiful day to be leaving the island for the world famous Wendy Silva. She'll be leaving today, as I understand. That's too bad. She'll be one of the sad people on the saddest plane in the world leaving today. How are all of you doing? Oh, about knocked it over. How are you all doing today? Let's see how many of you can say where we are today. I'll bet you some of you already know. We didn't actually plan to do this. This Bites and Beaches episode is somewhat of a jip for you guys, simply because we're not really going too far off the beach. Yeah. All right, they're calling my name. All right, guys, so let's just go up there. I was going to leave my camera and go get it, but I think there's a couple of people like, oh no, you know what? I can't do it. All right, so we're just going to have to trust some people. So hang on, guys. I'm going to leave you right off the bat here. Hang on one second. I'll be right back. Oh, perfecto, amigo. You killed it. Killed it. Good job, guys. Look what he did for us today. My goodness. A little extra. Way more than what I expected. Oh my goodness. Check this out. And of course I couldn't see the comments at all. Boy, they set us up here. All right, sorry, I have not seen any of the comments so far. There's 29 of you here. So happy that you could join us. So let's do a roll call real quick. Linda, hey, how are you? And Annette, and Mary Kay, and Nancy, Kim, aloha. John, hey, aloha to you too. Check this out. We are at, well, how many people know where we are before I do anything, before I blow it? Hello, Sandy. And you know who? How many of you know where we are? The shunned person cannot answer because she knows. Hello, brr, whoever that is. And Jackie, you know where we are? Sandy? Janet is double shunned now because she answered anyway. That's for you, Janet. We are at the Barefoot Beach Cafe today. Check this out. Boom. So the whole purpose of the Bites and Beach videos, live streams we're doing, is that we want to go to a restaurant that has food that you can take off the beach and bring it to the beach and eat it. But our first choice today blew up on us at the last minute, and then I knew we could get some good service and good food here and a great view. But check this out. Boom. That's their fruit bowl. Look at that. Gee, Merry Christmas. And then that. How many people have had this? This is probably the third highest rated Loco Moco in all of Waikiki right there. How does that look? Oh my goodness. And no, we're not going to eat all that. That's not the acai bowl too, by the way. That's just their regular fruit bowl. But it has all the same condiments as their acai bowl, it seems like, with the exception of the acai-ness of it. But look in the bottom of that. Pineapple, strawberries. There, can you see the bottom? Gee, Merry Christmas. And this was, well, how much was the tip? So it was $15. Oh, no, $23. $23. Oh, yeah. This, I was not even prepared for. The guy just said, hey, would you like a Loco Moco too? I said, sure. So let's give this thing a shot. Yeah, the fruit bowl is amazing. Yeah, the Barefoot Beach is an absolute must come. But what you would do is, I mean, just look. This actual location of Barefoot Beach Cafe is actually one of the reasons why we came up with this idea, because they obviously just right here, the park is right there. There's wonderful seating back behind us. There's a beach right there, and you can just go right along that wall. I mean, if I didn't have things carrying with me, I would go right along that wall right there. I'd sit on that side of the wall because there's loads of beautiful fish all along there, and I would eat. I'd throw a little food to the fish, but that's where I would sit if I didn't have the camera with me. And we may take some of this fruit and go over there and feed them on our own when we're done. But yeah, in case you didn't see it. Annette, not Janet. Yeah, it is. Michelle, Carrie. All right. I'm going to try this. That's the only thing about doing these and doing like some of these challenges, is that they go completely off my diet. But let's try this out. What diet, right? I've actually had this before. Wow, that is so good. They didn't ask how I wanted the egg, but that's exactly how I'd have it. Sunny side up like that. This reminds me, man, it's a lot. This reminds me of a lot of like the style of the Rainbow Drive-In, Loco Moco. Oh my goodness. And you can get these to go too. That's why it's not, coming here is not really cheating on the Bites and Beats format, because it's they do have it to go. So you could take this. The struggle is real, and that having to, well, first off, I mean, I have to sit here. It's a little annoying to be looking at the beach so close. The beach, actually, water's really super nice looking today because it's low tide, so you're seeing a lot more of the sand, so it's a much lighter color. More of an aqua. Isn't that beautiful? It is a, I think it's a, it's not a, I don't think it's a beef patty. I think it's a pork patty. It's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like a regular hamburger patty. But the one thing I do like about theirs is that it is not salty. A lot of the Loco Moco here is really, really salty. And you can get more eggs. I mean, he didn't even ask me, so I would get, frankly, if I were ordering this for me, I'd get like 4 or 5 eggs on top of it. Really good. Have any of you had the Loco Moco here at Barefoot Beach? And there's just something about eating it outside. We mentioned that the other day, and Wendy Silva and I were talking about that. About everything that's a 4 or 5 star is 5 or 6 star when you eat it outside. Do you agree with that? You know what? Shun person. I didn't have it for about 15, 18 years. I just never, I would always hear what was in it. I mean, you talk about carb loading. It's nothing but carbs and protein. Denny's, you had at Denny's, Tom? How was it at Denny's? So many of their plate lunches have rice and potato salad and mac salad, and I don't eat that a lot. I've eaten it a lot more lately, though. All right, so this was about $24. But man, the size of it. So you could take this. This for sure, no joke, would feed 2 people. Probably not Lance and 2 people, but it would feed 2 people. And then there's the fruit bowl. We'll try that in just a moment. But you can take this in their to-go container, go right over there, and just enjoy it. The egg is really good. The beef is not overdone. That's one thing about Rainbow Drive-In. I think they cook their patties in advance, and they don't do that here. He actually mentioned that to me. He said, you know that we're going to cook it fresh, so the rice is the only thing that's pre-cooked. Yeah, no kidding. Man, I have to tell you, I was talking with Shasta about this the other day, about how much more eating I've done since we've been live streaming. But the amount of walking that I do, the amount of miles, like we just did 9 miles just a couple days ago on after one of the streams, or including one of the streams. Yeah. They're doing some repairs right there. But you know, this, I take that back. This is a beef patty. It's not, and it's a big one. They usually have, yeah, that's beef. They usually have like 1 patty or 2 small thin ones. They do at Rainbow. Rainbow's really the one I could, oh, you know whose Loco Moco is as good as this, if not better, is Lulu's. Well, let me tell you about Barefoot Beach. Barefoot Beach is a really, really cool place for a bunch of reasons. They have swordfish sandwich. They have blackened salmon. They have a waffle and they have a waffle that they do something unique about the waffle. I can't remember what it is they do. Maybe a fruit type waffle, but they have a pancake here that is really good, very sizable. On the weekends, they're super, super busy. But they're open until late. But what they have is every day at about 5:30, I think it is, right over here, they have, and they put it over here or over there. There's a little live band, and it's the same band all the time. Couple elderly folks and an elderly, beautiful lady who sits there and does the hula while they play live music. And what's cool about that is about 5:30, 6 o'clock is really when it starts jumping, and that is your sunset right there. And this is outside of the way of all the other riffraff that come out here to check out the sunset. You're not crowded or anything like that, but that's where they set up. But their food here, I've eaten here probably 50 times, easy 50 times. I've not had one meal where I said, boy, I don't know if I'll be back or not. That's the truth. I've brought family members here, and they well enjoyed it. We've had their acai bowl here a couple times, if you recall. Yeah. That's about all I want to have there. But the things I can tell you that they have here that's really good, and again, you can get all of this to go and take it right over here to that park. As a matter of fact, I know a number of people who do that. If you look right over straight through here, these park benches, not the ones here, but all over there are on the weekdays, or the weekends I should say, they're just loaded up with families having barbecues, what have you. But you could take all this food to go, and I would sit right on that concrete. Matter of fact, we will take some of this food over there, and I'll show you some of the fish. I think that'd be kind of cool. And the fish, I think there's some trigger. We'll for sure see angelfish, some trigger, maybe some jackfish. All right, so if you guys are, I'm actually eating more of this than I thought I would. That really is good. They really did a good job. I mean, look at how much I've eaten so far and how much is left. Yep. Big portions. All right, that's enough of that. All right, so let's see where some of you all are watching from. Let's do a geographical roll call. Tell me where you're watching from. Yep, it's Barefoot Beach Cafe. If you're not familiar, Barefoot Beach Cafe is, as you can see, I mean, I'll just for the obvious, that's Sheridan Waikiki. That's the Royal Hawaiian. Just this side, the Royal Hawaiian is the outrigger Waikiki right there. And then it just goes down Moana Surf Rider, so on and so forth. So it's just a short walk. It's probably 15, 20-minute walk from Royal Hawaiian to here. And that's the Waikiki beach wall that we're always walking on right there. And it's just an easy walk over to here. Again, it's great for breakfast. They have a couple things that they have that I have had. It's really, really good. I've had their burger. They have believe it or not, they have a really good hot dog. They have their salmon sandwich. They have a swordfish sandwich. They have blackened ahi. Really, really, really good. Virginia, Augusta, Winnipeg, Utica, from Northern Kentucky, Canada, Southern California. Darren from St. Louis. Darren, does St. Louis really have the best barbecue? Australia for Annette. Maria's in Illinois. Is it Illinois or Illinois? Albuquerque. Snowed. New Zealand for Julie. Northern California for Sandy. London for whoever that is. And Kentucky or KC. No, KC does. Okay. Yeah, Barefoot Beach Cafe is really, really a great place. It's, as much as we talk about it and as busy as it is, it's still somewhat of a hidden gem. When we mention it to people, I mean, we've mentioned it to you guys. We've mentioned it on here quite a number of times, and a number of you are saying, oh, I'm just now hearing of it. How, what a great place. I've actually had 2 more bites since I said I was done with it. But I would have taken this to go if I didn't know they were going to give me two things to carry. Are some of you still getting winter weather where you are? I bet in Canada some of you still are, right? In Canada? It was 50 degrees in Winnipeg. I mean, that's a good looking bowl, isn't it? That looks so fresh. Let's try some. Let's get a clean fork here. Boy, my mother would be proud of me. Fresh strawberries and blueberries. Wow, that is so good. I know we say this all the time, and it probably is nauseating for some of you, but man, the fruit here is just different. And I do know a lot of it comes from off the island. Most of it does. But there's something about eating this and looking at that that changes everything, in my opinion. It's pouring in NYC. Keeps trying to snow. Raining in UK. Oh, that's right, Lance. That's right. What's the temperature like there, Lance? Those bananas are really good. Let's try the thing I want to try the most. This. You know what? We did that interview the other day with Wendy Silva. I was a little disappointed that we didn't do hula pie. She was a little bit nervous, but I thought she did a great job. What did you guys think? Did you watch that interview? I know for sure some of you did. That is so good. The blueberries are blueberry-ish, but man, that pineapple. You know, they don't even get all the pineapples that they serve here in Hawaii. They get it off island. Oh, I thought she did a fantastic job. We had a very long talk afterwards. We spoke for quite some time. We went down to Dean and DeLuca and had some coffee and went and sat at Royal Hawaiian. What a pleasure to talk with. And I don't know why she was saying she was nervous. Man, getting her and Cassie Vegas and the Shasta and Rhonda here at one time would be I wouldn't want to be involved, but boy, it would be fun to watch. Yeah, Lance, I think she did a fantastic job. So guys, the pineapple was excellent. The pineapple and everything was excellent. The blueberries are, just because they're blueberries, they're not very fruitful. Boy, the antioxidants are great. And I really wish that they'd do a lot more farming here in Hawaii. And why they don't, I know the reasons they give, but I don't know the real reasons. Or they don't. Yeah, Wendy did an awesome job. Yeah, if you want to watch our interview, watch it on YouTube if you would, so we can get some views up. I'm shameless about that. I'm shameless about asking for views on YouTube. Yeah, Wendy did a great job. She may be is she in here right now? I haven't seen her. She may be at the airport right now. Yes, that's where we were, Hula Grill. We did the interview at Hula Grill, but then we walked after that to Royal Hawaiian, and we got Dean and DeLuca coffee there at that location. Right, it's a location right in front of Sheraton Waikiki. She's watching from the plane. Wouldn't that be cool if we could see her plane go by? How horrible it would be. I got a notification that she made a post earlier today about Kona coffee purveyors, but I did not see it yet. Hello, Wendy. So what do you think about the now that we could talk about Wendy and Cassie because they're not in front of us? What do you guys really think about those interviews? Please don't be too critical of them, but I seriously want to know if it's something that you like, really like. Scale of 1 to 5, 5 being best, 1 being low. Because we have the opportunity to do a lot of those. The downside for me, if you just wait for a second before you vote, if you would, because I want to watch your comments. The only downside is a lot of the information and the questions will be repetitive. I mean, let me back up. The questions will be a little bit repetitive. But the individual experiences, the insight and input, perspectives, all those things will be very, very unique. And I think they are, I personally can listen to them all day. Not all day, I could listen to them often. Nancy, you think they're a 5? You like them, keep going, more of them. Really good. Didn't see either one. Tracy, you really should. Cassie's is tragic, what happened to Cassie's, but we're going to remedy that. Well, what will end up happening is at the end of it, God, these strawberries are so good. At the end of about maybe 5 or 6 or 8 of these, we could consolidate them and just give just their straight answers. Because I'm asking a lot of the same questions purposely to get some of the consolidated answers. But I think it's really, really key to hear things like, what would you plan? How much would you plan? What did you like, not like? Things of that nature. I think those are really pertinent questions. And then giving each of you the ability to ask them your own questions, I think is important. Well, Viola, if you watched the last time, and even if you recall how we got a hold of Cassie Vegas, it was impromptu. I literally was not planning on interviewing Wendy at all. If you remember, we were at the end of a stream, and I had heard that Wendy was on the stream, and we just started speaking. And I asked her a couple questions, and she responded, quite well. So I just asked her. I said, "Hey, where are you? Let's do an interview." And then I asked you guys to shame her into agreeing to do the interview, which you guys thankfully did. And then I just went and did the interview. That's it. Rhonda was the same way. Rhonda, I didn't even know Rhonda at all. I was at the Waikiki Reef at night on a Friday night, and she just came up and said, "Hi, Tony, I'm Rhonda. How are you?" That type of thing. And I went and talked to her afterwards, and I asked her if she'd want to do an interview because I knew what she had to say would be pertinent and it would be informative. And then Cassie Vegas was just, I mean, she's Cassie in the in the interviews and all that. So. I can give you a different kind of view there. Guys, up full disclosure, I'm taking another bite of this Loco Moco. Man, I'm alive. So there's the fruit bowl. The fruit bowl is really, really good. But I'm going to take this Loco Moco and some of this fruit bowl. Do you guys want to go feed some fish and see some of the tropical fish come to the top? I mean, some people may think it's littering the ocean, but if you think that's the case, then you should probably not watch because we're going to do it. That's a great question. You know what? I'm going to get that. I'm going to go grab the menu. You hunted me down, Rhonda? Well, there you go. They'll eat anything. They'll eat the fish, the rice for sure. The meat, yeah, they'll eat it. Yeah, let's go do that. Let me go grab the menu because I think that's a great idea. Whoever came up with it, that's a great idea. I'm surprised those bird bandits didn't come up. Can you see that? Okay. Here's their... Yeah, if some of those jackfish will be over there, that would be kind of cool because they're medium-sized fish. See that all beef jumbo hot dog at the top? That's what I was talking about. That was good. This Angus plate is great. Garlic shrimp is really good. Yeah, prices are really good. I mean, for what their location and where they're located and the food quality and the experience really coming here when there's music going on. And it's not that busy today. What's today, Wednesday at 1 o'clock, 1:30 or so? Hello, Frida and Lance. Yeah, it is great value. Yes, Waikiki trolley stops right there at the zoo. Well, it's not really close. It's right over there by the zoo. But as close as it gets, you can walk. I didn't finish saying what was in the close proximity. Right straight through there is Honolulu Zoo, is right there. And then just about 100 yards this way is the Waikiki Aquarium. Hello, Christy. I'm glad you won the lottery. Dingbat. Glad you could share it with us. Sorry you're banned for life. Well, you can't get that past the. Oh, here's something else. We didn't show you this. See, Lance, they have stuff for you too. Yeah, the prices are really good. And there's the live music I was talking about, 5:30 to 8:30. Turn it that way a little bit. No, we are at Barefoot Beach Cafe. Sorry, there's someone on the. Oh, there's a number of streams. Okay, or a number of comments. I didn't scroll down. It was getting blocked off. I'm not sure how the coffee is here. I mean, I've had it a number of times, but I can't honestly say because I haven't had it recently enough to recall exactly how it was. So, is this a place that you guys would come to grab a bite to eat and go to the beach? It's not really that difficult to go from here to the beach either, since it's like right there. But I thought we would. I know it's kind of a jip for the theme on what the bites and beaches is all about, but we're going to do the next episode. We're going to do a little bit earlier so we can get to the place we wanted to show you. And the place we wanted to show you is that location right by Park Shore. That I cannot even think of the name of the restaurant. I was just in it. It's a picnic. It's somewhat of a picnic styled cafe. Yeah, it's really good. All right, so let's get those shares up, guys. How many shares do we have? 2, 3? Let's talk about some programming updates. We have coming up Friday. We're not sure really what we're going to do Friday. It may be Shasta and I, but it may just be myself at the first Friday down at Chinatown. That's that first Friday night event where they have the open bars. I don't mean open bars, Lance, like they're open to drink free. I mean they're open like they're all open for business. They're all open earlier in the day at 5 o'clock. They have galleries, they have artists that come out, they have live music and some vendors. I'm not sure because I haven't been there in quite some time. Shasta hadn't been there in quite some time, so we may do that on Friday. And we may just do the old standby, do live music, sunset, some drinks, and wrap up music there at Waikiki Reef. Open for suggestions. And then Sunday we're going to be doing, hopefully, no promises, hopefully we're doing a sunrise over on the other side of the island at one of the cool beaches over there. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. Is there a number? Lance has exceeded his number, and that's 0. No, Lance was very gracious enough to let them let his passes go back into the pool. That was very, very nice of him. But no, there's not a limit. But I would say that if you've won more than you're going to use, then don't enter the effort. Don't enter the contest, because we'll give other stuff away like this Sunday. And this is actually something I should have mentioned. Only people that are subscribed to the YouTube channel. We're going to be giving away two passes to either the Circle Island tour or the Remember Pearl Harbor tour. And those are both really, really, really good tours. And those are about, the Circle Island tour is like $179 a piece. So it's over $300 value. And the Remember Pearl Harbor, they're like $130 a piece. They're all from the Waikiki trolley. They pick you up here in Waikiki, take you to Pearl Harbor, and they bring you back. So we're giving away 2 of those passes. So it's like, $250 and over $300 value. And I'm not sure about this yet, but you have to be a subscriber to the YouTube channel prior to the giveaway. And we may just do the live stream on YouTube and require that if you are that you're on the stream at the time of the giveaway. I'm not sure about that. That may be too restrictive just because of time of day for some people, but you definitely absolutely positively have to be a subscriber. So if you're not, go to the post that's on the Facebook page, and there's a link right to our Facebook page. What do you guys want to do Friday night? Do you want to do the first Friday down at Chinatown? If we do, we're going to go there about 5 o'clock, and then we'll wrap it up about 7 o'clock, something like that. If we do the sunset and music, we'll start about 6 and end at about 9. And I'm not eating any more Loco Moco, but I am eating more of this pineapple. That's ridiculously good. Wow. Chinatown, Chinatown. Oh, the water park? No, that doesn't seem, I mean, some people have water parks in their cities where they live at, but they're not as good as the one here, or maybe they don't have it at all. Wow, First Friday Chinatown, you guys are loving that, huh? If we do that First Friday Chinatown, you know what else we could do? We could go to the Kaka'ako Friday night food truck event. We could do both of those in the same night. How about that? Yeah, this Loco Moco is ridiculous. All right, let's be honest with me, guys. Are any of you going to freak out if I go over there and I throw some of this food, the rice and the meat, into the water just to get the fish to come up? Are you anybody going to freak out and think I'm polluting or something like that? Lance, I know you're going to be shaken up over it, but that food truck event is seriously, guys, you need to really put this on your radar. It's the Friday night Honolulu Harbor food truck event. Friday night Honolulu Harbor food truck event. It's really, really good. It's held at the same place that they do the Kaka'ako farmers market. Well, it'll be a little bit odd if I go over there and I give the fish food and you can't see them on the stream, so we'll give it a shot. I'm sure there may be someone over there that may not be happy about me doing it, but let's try it out. Is he down there? Is he one of the artists down there in Chinatown? Yeah, frozen peas are really good. They're really good. Okay, all right, let's go over there. Let's give it a shot. Let me make a little adjustment here. Oop, let me make an adjustment here. And they ask that you return your plates that you don't eat, the food that you don't eat, simply because the birds. So let me do that. And you can see it's a really nice little place here. Thank you, sir. Look at you. Oh, are you going to hold that for me? I appreciate that, man. So nice of you. All right, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thanks, bro. Guy was so nice. See, Lance, people could be nice. All right, let's go see if we can get some cool fish. We may get blanked by these fish, but I don't think so. I do not think so. I'm thinking if I were a fish, I would be happy to get some Loco Moco, some rice. Oh, look at this. See this lady right here? They're doing watercolors and like a painting class. They actually have some of these painting classes here over there by Diamond Head. Those two little parks that we look at when we go on the other side of Diamond Head.
Is that live?
Yes. I wonder what the difference was if we were live or not live. Uh, 4 o'clock is the time of the food truck event. And I think it goes to 10 o'clock. They have a wine and beer garden. They also have they have live music, wine and beer garden. Oh, that's exactly what I was looking for right there. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hang on, let me try this. You see those? Guys, this is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, do you see those fish there? That is exactly what I was looking for. So, let me see if you guys, can you see, look right here. Can you see all those fish? Hopefully you can see them. There's some pinfish right here. Let me get these jacks out here. Well, needles are right here. No, guys, come on, come back. You got a bunch at the restaurant, guys. Chill. Can you see all of them there? I'm holding it as still as I can. Well, they love them those blueberries. So there's pinfish all along through here, and the pinfish are getting like the little ancillary rice pieces because they have such tiny little. But these are good sized fish. Those are probably 10 pounds, 12-pound fish, most of them. Look at this guy snorkeling right there. Oh, there's some like amberjack. There's some clown, or not clown, or like triggers right here. I think you could see them down here a little bit better. Pinfish. Yeah, not needlefish, you're right. There's a piece of pineapple here and they're kind of slinging themselves at the... There's a... God, I can't think of the name of that fish right there. Really beautiful, bright yellow fins, dorsal fins. There's a trigger right there. Wow, did you see a fish swimming along there? Came out and here's some of the they look like puffer fish, and they always sit down on the bottom of the ocean.
Huh? He said
That wasn't horrible, right? Us doing that? Just showing you guys a little bit of the wildlife. They were coming up for the
What's the yellow fin one?
I was trying to think. I can't. That's not trigger. I know what they're talking. But there's angelfish down there, and there's some.
There's the Hawaiian fin.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of that either. Enjoy. Do you need a hug now, Lance? Well, I think we achieved our objective. Now can you see? I didn't want to really point while we were there, but now can you see? They're doing a painting class right there, and they usually do these painting classes along the some of the parks over there going into Diamond Head. It's really nice. There's some really good artists too. Some of them are not classes; they're just actual artists that sit up there and they actually do their painting and do a great job. So I think this Bites and Beaches episode was a success. We actually got bites. We went to the beach. We fed some fish. We kind of cheated a little bit and didn't get the food off too far away from the beach. But at least you got to see the beach today and saw some wild fish. And there's a symbiotic plane of Wendy. We could all wave to Wendy. Say goodbye, Wendy. Sorry you had to leave us. Happy we met you. Sorry you're crying. Yeah, it was a success. Okay, guys, so we want to keep these streams pretty short. I will tell you though, if there's just maybe 2 or 3 or 4 of you who want to be part of a test, I'm going to end this stream and then we're going to go over to YouTube, and I have a brand new platform that I want to test out. I've tested it out on myself with Terry, but I'd like to test it out with a couple of you. It's going to be boring probably. We're probably going to walk from here to the 2 parks that we normally go to before the stream cuts out. So it's just going to be a walk from here to over there. We'll go past the Waikiki Aquarium and then just come back this way. We'll do a little walking and talking a little bit, but it's really more about me selfishly testing out this software platform on YouTube. It's better than Restream, and it's better than doing a stream on our own straight to YouTube. So if you're so inclined, I'll see you there. If not, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day. Hopefully you learned a little and laughed a lot more. And the fact that you spend time out of your day to listen to what this ding-dong here has to say, it makes me want to do it better next time. Until next time, guys, I will see you.